The Bible says 32 years old was he when he began to reign, and he reigned in Jerusalem 8 years, and departed without being desired. Howbeit they buried him in the city of David, but not in the sepulchres of the kings. This is the final summary of the tragic demise and end of King Jehoram. He was not a good king, and he was not a good king because he did not walk in the ways of David his father. He did not walk with the God of Israel. He was a wicked king. And notice this wicked king died and departed, because your death is just a departure, your soul leaving your body. He departed without being desired. How sad it is for someone to die. How sadder still for someone to die without anyone missing him, without anyone longing for him, without anyone desiring him any further. And King Jehoram, when he died, no one missed him. They didn't even bury him in the sepulchres of the kings. They didn't even think he was worthy of that honor. What a tragedy. What a sad, sad end for an even sadder, sadder life. Several chapters earlier in the book of 1 Samuel, we see an amazing contrast. When David would not be at the table with Jonathan, Jonathan would say to David in 1 Samuel 20, verse 18, "Tomorrow is the new moon, and thou shalt be missed, because thy seat will be empty." What a difference that David's departure, though temporary, though leaving the court for a spell, would bring about Jonathan missing him. What is the difference between a David and a Jehoram? David was a man after God's own heart. David was a man who loved God's law. David was a man who, though he made mistakes, tried to follow the God of Israel. And even when he had to separate himself for a spell and depart, he would be missed. And yet King Jehoram, when he finally dies without being desired. How will you be? Will you be missed? Are you doing anything to walk with God that would make others long to see you and miss you when you're gone? The difference between David and Jehoram is their walk with the God of Israel. The difference between you and someone else is your walk with the God of this Bible. If you walk close to him, people may long to see you, but if your life is a train wreck, you too may depart without being desired.